Hey, hello, everybody, and welcome to Stories That Inspire. Thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Stephanie, and I am so honored to share with you today. Whatever brings you here, we are so excited to have you on and your time. Maybe you're curious about that $30 kit that you can start your Mary Kay business for. Or maybe your friend has a really big goal and has asked you to listen today to help her grow. Either way, no matter what, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. So today we invite you to join a live conversation with one of my Mary Kay sisters, a dear friend of mine, Cristalinda Conklin, lovingly known as Crystal. And she's going to share her authentic self with you today about how Mary Kay has impacted her life, because her story is just one of very many stories of how Mary Kay's changed people's lives. Women all across the nation choose Mary Kay for different reasons, and I am so excited for you to hear from her today. So just for staying on live with us and commenting along the way, each comment will enter you to win a goodie from a live raffle we'll do later. And just so you know, if you watch it later on, your consultant will set up just a quick 10-minute chat with you either way. And it's going to get you entered to win something designer that's going to make you so glad you did. And if you find out later you could have won, you're going to be so mad you didn't. So you might as well just do it. It's great practice for her. And it's great for you to learn more about her business and how you can be a partner with her in growing her small family business. So we want this to be fun and interactive. So of course, the more you comment, questions you ask, the more chances you'll win. So if you're on watching live, here's the first easy comment. Tell us who your name is. And who your beauty consultant is. And another easy way to comment as you hear something that inspires you is just to say, like, wow, that inspired me. Like, comment what inspires you, right? What challenged you that you hear, or what moves you. You can put a heart, or use those emojis that you've got, or hashtags, or whatever. We just want this to be so much fun, because above all, with all the craziness that's going on in the world, I pray that our brief time together would just fuel you, challenge you, inspire you to take the next best step in your life, no matter what that might be. I believe that in times of change and in times like these, we are open to new opportunities. So as we share from our hearts to yours, I challenge you to open your heart, elevate your mind, increase your belief that it is not by chance that you are right now here in this moment with Crystal and I. So that we can be friends. Here's a little bit just about me, just so you know. I began my Mary Kay business kind of in a time like this. It was right after 9/11, and I was planning a wedding back in Michigan. I was living in Washington, D.C., so 9/11 hit no pun intended, a little close to home. I was working for Congress in my first job right out of college, and I was invited to a Mary Kay pampering session. Now, I never would have gone in a million years had I been home in my comfort zone. Mary Kay was way beneath me, even though I didn't ever wash my face, and my beauty regimen consisted of pressed powder, chapstick, and eyeliner. And so what I found is that, my business for the next 10 years in that recession flourished, earned multiple cars from Mary Kay, including pink Cadillacs, and even had babies and had gotten married earlier. Anyway, there's just a lot that changed in my life during that time. And I didn't really overthink this Mary Kay thing. I just thought it was a lot more fun than working for Congress post 9/11 and anthrax in my office building, right? And so anyway, I never thought it would be anything I would do for real. But I'm so glad that I was willing to just say yes and give it a try, because it has really made a huge difference in the last 19 years in my life to be able to make those choices. And so here we are. We are in COVID-19, and we get to build a work from home business when you're Mary Kay, but now it's like legit work from home. It's a safe from home side hustle. And it's never been more smart or more important to have a second, third, fourth stream of income. And I love that Mary Kay provides us with more than one stream of income. In Mary Kay, we are imperfect women who perfectly fit together in faith and dreams and goals. And with that being said, ladies, and maybe even gents, I'm so excited to introduce you to my friend, our guest speaker today, Cristalinda Conklin. Here she is. Hey, Crystal, thank you so much for taking time
Hi.
Wanted to hang out with us today. You guys, Crystal is like on with us in between baby feedings. Okay. She's bouncing. Somebody must have woken up early. Dang it, Jesse. Come on, boy. Oh my stars. Oh my stars. Well, Crystal, I'm so glad that you're on and that Jesse's here too. So let's dive in because Lord knows we don't know how much time. It's like a ticking time bomb with a baby. So, girl, tell me, first of all, tell everybody how long you've been a Mary Kay and what made you decide to say yes to starting your own Mary Kay business?
Well, I've been in 7 years in January, will be my 7th anniversary. And I actually decided to join because I needed a different group of friends. I joined when I was 25, and I was the one that got married first. Was having babies first, and all my friends were still enjoying their 20s. And I needed a group of women that understood the life that I was in. And I found that here with meeting the small group that I found in the very beginning of my business. And then it just blossomed after that.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, okay. So tell me, you said yes 7 years ago. So you've had some time to sort of experience Mary Kay. So in the last 7 years, I mean, that's a long time to see a lot of different aspects of Mary Kay. There's got to have been some things that have surprised you throughout the last 7 years. So would you share with us some of the things that surprised you, that you discovered that maybe you didn't think to even think, or maybe you didn't even know you were going to discover by starting Mary Kay?
Yeah. So when I first started, I was a busy bee, and I had 3 jobs already. My oldest was a year and a half, and I was actually currently pregnant with my second daughter at that same time. But the most thing that really stuck out to me was the flexibility that I was able to find in this, which was really cool. I was able to sprinkle this into my.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. I hope we didn't lose her. Okay, guys, well, stand by. Stand by. Gotta love technology with where we're at today. Oh, my goodness. Well, does anybody have any questions while you're standing by waiting for Crystal to jump back on? If anybody, I'll take her out so you're not seeing that crazy swirly thing. So when she gets back on, I'll put her on. So far, does anybody have any questions? Of course, don't forget to tell us who you are and that you're on. I see that there's people on, and I hate talking to myself. It makes me feel like a weirdo. So please tell us what's going on. Oh, just got a text from Crystal. What does she want to tell me? Something happened. Okay, something happened. All right, stand by, folks. Let's see if we can make something happen. We might have to have a delay of game. Technology, it's kind of like, it really teaches you to be on your toes. That's what I have figured out over the last couple months. Oh, yeah. Okay, and she's back. Okay, hopefully. Technology, right? It's so cool. You just have to learn to roll with it.
Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm so sorry. So yes, what I found was I love that I was able to sprinkle this into our life. And on top of that, my husband had a brand new job that he had started that 7 years ago too. So Mary Kay has really allowed to be flexible with my family. We have grown in our family. We're a family of 6 now. And so I've been able to just work my business the times that I can. And it has really helped me when I can't really work my business at the certain times of what life can throw my way.
That's great. That's great. So first of all, can we just all take note of, clearly she's a mother of 4, because she just had like a few minutes where everything was mayhem, and she just picked up and kept going like it was nothing happened here, folks. Nothing happened. You're not only a real professional, but oh my goodness, that is the beauty of being a mom, right? Is that we really get to like, you pause, pivot, come back, finish what you're saying. Don't get me wrong, there's times that both of us never remember what we were even saying, but it's not important. This is clearly good stuff because you remembered. All right. So let me ask you this. Okay, so you found flexibility. Mary Kay's allowed you to move through your life with you, and it's really even afforded you to not have to keep all those jobs, right? I mean,
Yes.
really help replace that.
Yes, I'm officially a full-time work from home mom, and it's been a blessing because of with COVID. My kids are not going to school; they're all virtual, and so it's allowed me to actually be here with them and see what they do, which it's actually kind of nice, and be able to help them during their school too. So that's been really, really nice. And my husband, also with my Mary Kay business, it has afforded me to be able to still bring in that income to help our family on some of the bills that we have. And we just bought a brand new house, and so I can now also contribute to that and not feel like everything is on his plate. And he was able to be home for 3 weeks and go to school for the Army, which has been really nice. And I could still work and bring in that money. So that has been really nice.
Yeah, and speaking of the Army, so that's something that was really cool that wasn't really expected when you signed up 7 years ago. Is Walter had been in the reserve, right? And he wanted to do it again. He wanted to go back. And so your Mary Kay flexibility to be able to be at home, if I remember, if I have this right, forgive me, but it afforded him to be able to fulfill one of his dreams, right?
Yeah. Yep. And he's not done. He might want to go and do a police academy, and that's going to take an income cut. But the really great thing is that I know that with our business is that I can decide how much money I want to make. And so I can figure out if I need to up it and take over some more and be able to bring that income into our family if he decides to go down that road.
And then you also have the flexibility to be the parent at home while he's out fulfilling a dream.
Yep.
That's so cool. That's so cool. And then when he's done, you can take your business and move to Tahiti because you've had enough mom-kid time. Anyway, okay. Yep. So I want to go back. So you had said something about since March. So tell me, okay, so post COVID-19, right? Okay, we went into quarantine. Everybody kind of just pivoted, shut down, scurried, whatever their life circumstance was. Tell me or share with us what happened with your business? What have you noticed different? What are you doing different? How is it different? And is it been a positive or negative impact?
Okay. So, once COVID hit, it actually has been more of a positive impact. And one, I get to be safer being in the house. And two, I never really thought working virtual was going to be my cup of tea, but I've come to find out that I love it, and I can be, in my work zone for a good hour and do what I need to do. And then I'm still right here present with my family. And so I'm not going anywhere. They're not, missing me all the time. We get our little hour separation, and it's good. But I've been able to connect with more women out of state, which has been awesome. Couldn't really do that prior to COVID. But now, I can connect with women on facials, and I say, oh my gosh, who do you know that needs one? And I've gotten women in Texas, Maryland, and a couple from Florida, a couple of different states. It's really been nice being able to grow my business that way because of being able to work more virtual. So truly a blessing it has been.
That's great. That's great. So I'm guessing then this is something you are going to continue to then weave into your business when the world goes back to normal, right? Which is, I know everyone's starving for, that you plan on continuing to do that.
I do. I plan on doing, but also holding a lot more virtual, because I think women are finding that more convenient, and they enjoy it too, because then they can, again, connect with their friends that don't live local, and they can still have that time with them. So yeah.
That's great. That's great. I know even some of my customers have said, or people have said to me, I had a girl who wasn't a customer at the time, but she sent me a picture of her sample pack that she had posted on Facebook. And she just said it brightened her whole day just to get the mail. And it was a pink envelope versus a bill, and knowing that it was going to also lead to that hour that she was going to set aside later that week with her friends. And so it's really cool that we get to kind of spread joy.
Yes.
Right? Instead of spreading germs. Joy, not germs. There we go. So, Crystal, okay, we haven't talked about this, but I want to throw this out there. And so if you can think of something, people always ask me this. They're like, what's the hardest part of Mary Kay? And it's really hard for me to think of something. So it might be hard for you to think of something, but maybe off the top of your head, because I think there's hard jobs out there. Like, we're not digging graves or, everybody's got their gifts and talents, but what would you say is like the hardest part of your business?
Maybe the hardest part is just maybe getting over the fear of maybe speaking more publicly.
Okay.
I think that might just be the hardest part. But then once you do it, it doesn't become hard anymore. So that would be my hardest part in the very beginning, but it's not hard now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's so cool because practice makes confident. And I will tell you, having known you over the last 7 years, you are far more a better version of Cristalinda Conklin today than you were then. Your confidence is far greater. And I think part of that plays into getting older, right? We start to care less, right? That's a thing. But we're not yet, old ladies with stretchy, crazy pants and blue hair or whatever it happens when you get old. But we are the women who surround ourselves with women who help sharpen us. And I can definitely say that you are a more confident version of yourself today than you were 7 years ago. And I think that's a great gift that you get to give your kids, because as a confident mom, their studies show that those 4 kids are looking to you to build their confidence, not Walter. And so they're going to become more confident children because they have a more confident mom.
Oh, and it's showing in the oldest.
Oh yes, the force is strong with those oldest girls, isn't it? Oh my Lord.
It's coming through.
Yes, that's why it's so good we have each other though. Do it together.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That is definitely yeah. Those kids. Well, you guys, I didn't mean to do that. I'm so sorry. So nobody seems to have any questions. So that's fine. So maybe we'll watch for questions later. But thank you, Crystal, for being on. Thank you for sharing Jesse with us and for sharing about how Mary Kay has blessed you. And thank you for inspiring all of us. So I'll let you get back to him and I'll close us out. So bye, okay. Crystal. Bye. All right, you guys. So let me just say this, okay? There has never been a smarter time to have a home-based business. Like literally right now, your $30 Easy Yes, and I know you've spent $30 on stupider things, gives you an all-access pass, including a Mary Kay website for a full year and all the service to process credit cards and debit cards so people can pay right online on your website. And you get to be a brand ambassador with all access to the products you love for yourself at half price. Imagine doing your holiday shopping at half price. And you get to share these products with a minimum, maybe some family and friends on social media, and at a maximum, maybe a little bit more. So what doors will this Easy Yes open for you? Well, it could be an extra source of income through an unemployment, underemployment, or a furlough. They're saying we're going to have another wave. And I think it's smart for any time, anywhere, a woman to have a plan B. But I definitely think knowing that this plan B might be necessary is a great gift for all of us to be able to take advantage of. Maybe you'd like to have a change in your work situation, or you're looking to stay at home while you can be home with your children, or maybe you need to be home with some elderly parents. Most women who come into Mary Kay don't necessarily want to leave their job. The majority of women who come into Mary Kay don't want to leave their job. They're really just looking for some extra income. And most of them work full-time jobs, have children and are married, and they're busy people. And I think that this is so appealing because you can sprinkle it into your everyday life, especially with technology. When it works, you can text, you can voice record. There's so many things you could do that we couldn't do 19 years ago when I started. I sat in traffic jams. I could get so much work done on a 2-hour traffic jam going 25 miles to work, you guys. Could have gotten so much done, but we didn't have texting then, and you didn't want to use your minutes. Sometimes I feel so old when it comes to Mary Kay. But anyway, I always wanted to wait till I got home because I didn't want to use up all my cell phone minutes, and I wanted to use my landline. And so that was then. But now there's so much more you could do. So maybe you're in college and those typical jobs aren't as available and you still need to make some extra money, and you want to leverage your experience and be able to increase and enhance your resume to be able to show that, gosh, when you own your own business, you have to deal with time management, money management. There's so many skills that you learn through this that you really could increase your sellability when it comes to your resume. And you know what? Maybe you're blessed to have all your needs met at this time, and you just want to give back and help women who really don't have the gift of confidence or freedom or flexibility that you have. You know, it's in our community, it's in our culture, or it's cash for the immediate. It's a gap filler to replace income due to COVID or to be an income producer with a 50% profit guaranteed with no quotas, no territories. You can build your business anywhere in the United States. So which one describes you? These stories are here to inspire you, but let me just say this. The most inspiring story could be the one that you're writing. So I invite you to make an easy yes decision today. Think about the last meal that you maybe went out for a date night, because Lord knows you can't feed a family for $30, barely at Chick-fil-A, right? The last time you spent $30, did you have to sit and think about it a long time? Did you worry about what everyone would say? Did you, have to sleep on it, think about it, ponder it? No, you spent it. You got nothing of it. And, it probably didn't even make you any money or have a return on investment, right? So seriously, for $30 to be able to get your products at a discount and even just have 1 or 2 customers is also smart, because instead of making money, you're saving money. You're going to be buying personal products anyway, right? You're going to be buying holiday gifts the next couple months anyway. So here's the deal. When you watch this video at any time, make sure you let your consultant know that you watched it. Let her know what impressed you. And she'll probably have some questions for you. Sit down and get some feedback from you. Find out what else you want to know that maybe we didn't cover today. And she'll get you entered to win a designer bag. Could you get excited about that? I bet you could, because if it's free, it's for me. We always say that, Mary Kay. But I will say this. Your feedback is valuable. Allowing her to practice asking those questions builds her confidence and really grows her. And so no matter what your interest is, thank you for being on today. Thank you for just being open to hearing and open to helping and just being available for this opportunity. So thank you so, so much. Again, my name is Stephanie. And hey, if this isn't for you as an opportunity for a business, then guess what? Who can you think of that either A, could use, a girls' night, and you could be a hostess and bring those friends together? Or if you don't want to be a hostess, who do you know? Who do you know that you could refer to your beauty consultant so that she can offer them an opportunity to get a fun pink envelope in the mail that brings joy and excitement to them? So have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for being on. Bye.